A federal judge in Eugene is ordering Homeland Security to restore the revoked visas of two international students, one from Oregon State University and the other from the University of Oregon. The students' attorneys are struggling to get answers from the agency. Reporter Aaron Ariano followed up with them about the recent order.
That judge issuing a temporary restraining order against the federal government on behalf of two international students, Oregon State University student Aaron Ortega Gonzalez and one student at the University of Oregon, identified as Jane Doe.
The government hasn't responded in Jane's case, so we don't have any information from the government regarding Jane and why the government terminated her student status.
Kelsey Provo is the senior supervisory attorney with Innovation Law Lab, representing the students. She and other lawyers involved with the case say the government's termination of their client's digital student and exchange visitor information system is illegal.
Primarily, the government was arguing that the termination of Jane and Aaron's CVIS record doesn't carry any consequences for their status. The judge had a lot of questions about that.
And according to the courts, the government's answers to those questions apparently not good enough.
The government has not responded for Jane Doe. We still have the very vague explanation that either her visa was revoked or her record came up in some search. For Aaron, the government is provided some additional information at the hearing yesterday, but not enough for us to understand what the basis was for the government's decision.
The restraining order issued by the judge grants these students relief for 2 weeks pending further proceedings in court. While they prepare for their next court appearance, there are still several other students at UO and OSU who have had their visas revoked. Provo says there are roads those students can take.
I would hope that after yesterday's win in court for Jane and Aaron, that more students will feel empowered to come forward. There's a lot of fear and uncertainty, I think, within the student community, rightly so. And the government has just dropped a bomb on them.
Reporting in Eugene, I'm Aaron Ariano.
The Department of Homeland Security deferred us to the U.S. State Department for comment, and we are still waiting to hear back.